Welcome to Mr. Swan's geometry class. Today we're going to play with GeoGebra, which is a neat little app that you can get for free, compatible with most of your PCs and Macs and all that kind of good stuff. What we're going to do today is we're going to do a reflection about a line or across a line. So first, as you can see, we're working in quadrant 1 of a Cartesian plane here, and I like to see the grid, so I've got mine visible. It just makes things a bit more spatial for me, but you know, to each his own. Some people think that it's a bit too busy, but you know, I like the symmetry of everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a regular polygon. And I'm going to start it here. So here we go. Got a point there. And we've got a point there. Vertices, let's pick, I don't know, 5 vertices. Okay, there we go. Boom. We have a pentagon. Welcome to the world of government. Alright, now then, I'm going to create a line segment. And I'm going to put my line starting at at y equals 10, and I'm going to go down to y equals -1. Alright, fine. There we are. Now then, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to reflect about the line. Yes, I'm going to reflect about the line. And I'm going to do here, here. Okay, well, let's do that. Okay, and here. There we are. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to choose each of these points and the line that I would like the point to reflect around. Boom. 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 Guess what? We are about to have selecting points. Here we go. I think I'm going to go here, and then I can go here, here, whoops, here to here, whoops, yes. Every time I'm on a new point, I have to. There we go. Check it out. Now then, you can notice the symmetry. I mean, pretty much everything is in the same point here. Now then, let's see. I wonder. I was going to hope that we would be able to play with the. No. Can't do vectors, can't do any of that. I was hoping to be able to grab the whole shape and move it about, move one about, move it around, and watch the other one move with it. But apparently we are not going to be able to do that. So, there we go. That's how we reflect across a line. You make your shape, and then you go through and one by one select your point and the line you want it to reflect about. Select your point and the line you want it to reflect about. So on and so forth. Remember, the more points you have, the longer it's going to take you to reflect the whole entire shape across the your line of symmetry here, your line of reflection. Now then, let's undo all of that. Let's undo all of that. Hello. Catch up to me here. Wait, okay. I wonder if we could just... No, we can't, unfortunately. Oh well. We're just going to go through and we're going to erase all our points. Now we're going to do something kind of fun. And we are going to play with a picture. Now in lots of pictures that you see, there are symmetries. And so what I'm going to do, if I can find it, if I can find the info. Ah, here we go. File. No, previous. No, edit. No, no. Oh, insert image. There we go. Insert image. Let's insert image from a file. Go to my desktop because I've got one right here. There we go. Everyone knows I'm a huge Star Wars nut, and I am going to show you. I wonder if we can zoom out. Oh yes, we can zoom out a bit. I am going to show you. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Undo. Oops. Edit. Insert image. File. Yes. Right, there we are. I'm going to keep going out here. I'll move our page here so it's a little bit more visible. Right, so welcome to class, Darth Vader. We don't mean to belittle you, but we are going to create a trace. We're going to show just exactly how symmetric Vader's little helmet is. Little helmet. Yeah, the guy was like 6'6". Yeah, he's. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to reflect about a line here down to here. Darn it. Let's undo that. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to make a segment. I'm going to try to cut Vader's head in half. That's pretty good. Accounting for camera angle, that's actually pretty decent. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just create a point, and then we're going to put that point right here on the back of the carapace of his helmet. And then I'm going to go to my little settings, objects, show trace. Okay. Alright, and we are looking at point E, which is right there, point E. First I'm going to reflect about the line. I'm going to choose point E and my line. And ooh, look at that, it's pretty close. That's pretty close. I like it. Right, so now my little point E prime here is highlighted, so I'm going to go to my settings, objects, E prime, show trace. Okay, everything else looks good. In fact, I'm going to do it in another color. I'm going to pick red. Alright, fine. Okay, look, we have E and we have E prime. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my little point here. I think I can grab my point, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to, it's not working. Let's see here. Point. Okay, well, I have point E. See if I can, here we go. For some reason it's not showing the trace. Alright, so let's show the trace. Objects. Point E, basic, show trace. Let me make sure that everything is done. I really don't want to look at the algebra, but that's fine. Caption, fixed object, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this, definition is a reflect, yes, show label, show trace, here we go. Okie dokie, choki. Let's try it again. Oh, well, first we have to reflect it. Reflect that to here. Okay, there's E prime. Here, here, go there. We show the trace. Let me get it in red. Alright, now that I should be able to grab this thing, it's not letting me move it. Okay, now let's try it. Well, as you can see, it's not quite showing the trace for whatever reason. But as I move my point, we are pretty much at a similar fixed point on the opposite side of the map here. And then when we go up the side of Vader's helmet here, we end up right there, together. Huh. And then I can go on the other side and keep going down, and you can see how my point E prime is highlighted. There we go. In fact, his helmet is so symmetric that we could pick any point on his helmet and we can find another one. Pretty close, accounting for the camera angle. So yes. Anyway, that's it. There we go. Thank you.